Hello, Sasha Wise here from Sasha Wise Speaks, and welcome back to my channel. It is good to be back and it's good to have you back. And today I want to talk about, I was a bit inspired to be honest by Tina Turner, her new documentary that's out, and one of my really favourite songs of all time, one of them is What's Love Got to Do With It? So this is going to be the title of this video and it's going to be called What's Love Got to Do With It? And the message is, what is love got to do with it? Stay tuned. The kind of person that I am, I'm all about love. I've always been about love. That is like my favourite thing in the world. Loving people, being loved, expressing love, showing love to my friends, platonic love, romantic love, nurturing love, every kind of love. I'm all about it because I just feel like love is the most important thing. What's lacking in most people's lives when people have got mental health problems and different things, when we're having wars, it's all about lack of love, really, if you're going to put it down to one thing, which is very, very, very simplified, but I still think that's the case. What is love? Let's just talk about this. What is love? So I do think there is a chemistry side to it, obviously. There's hormones that are released when someone is the right type of genetic makeup that you think will make a good match for you to have babies with. And this is like a very, very biological side. And that could potentially cause some of the chemical reactions of love. But then there is definitely a spiritual dynamic of love. And it's like, you don't even have to really know someone without, to really know them, and to even see their spirit. So I've experienced different things spiritually. One time I heard somebody's name and I didn't know them. And as soon as I heard their name, I was like, who's that person? I didn't know anything about them, just their name, their full name. And straight away, my spirit knew that I was going to be in love with that person, without even seeing a picture. And it happened that I was, I finally met the person and I did fall in love with the person. And so it's that strange it can be where if you're very in tune with the spiritual, you can even fall in love. There's a Savage Garden song. I knew I loved you before I met you. Such a beautiful song. And, so this is also what love could be. But what this video is really about is, regardless of the feelings that are going on inside of you, the chemical reactions or the spiritual insight that is showing you that this person is someone that you're going to love or have loved or do love, I'm going to talk about what has love got to do with it. And the fact of love needs to have a lot more to it to have a successful relationship. Let's say you have all those feelings, can't eat, can't sleep, all that stuff, all the daydreaming, all that stuff. And then you get to know someone. And then they are disrespectful, they're rude, they, don't put you as a priority, they treat you like you're not worth anything, they cause contention in your life. Okay, is that going to work? You're in the relationship, like a future relationship that's going to be stable. Is that going to actually work? The answer is no. It's not. It's going to be unhealthy and toxic. If, for example, you can't even trust someone, they won't put you on their social media because they feel like they want to keep their options open. They're not really very serious. They're not someone that really wants a future with you. What if they're pressuring you for sex, and you're celibate? What if they are not a good influence on you? They don't bring out the best in you. What if, their family don't like you? What if, they're gaslighting you or manipulating you, or gaslighting being they're making you question yourself and they're making you think, am I okay? Did he really say this? Did she really say this? Is it just all in my head? That kind of thing, because it's a form of manipulation. What if they're, involving other people in the relationship? Triangulation, which is basically when someone has got two or more people and they're trying to with one person, they're trying to create insecurities and a feud with the other person. So they're trying to make people fight over them in a sense because it makes them feel better about themselves. So what if somebody's doing that to you? where they kind of are just playing you like a pawn? What if it's like, you know, they're causing just a lot of stress and drama? Is that really something? But the thing is, people often say, but I love him. But I gotta stay because I love her. I love her. I love her so much. If you love somebody like that so much and you're willing to stay, you actually enjoy pain, you're actually self-harming, and this is actually like, you know, the worst thing you can do to yourself, you know. You actually are enjoying the pain in some weird twisted way. Maybe you've been abused in the past, and maybe that's all that you know, like that is love, is someone that who controls and manipulates you and hurts you, or even physically hurts you, you know. If that's all that you know, I understand how you can mistake that for love, but it's not love in any way, shape or form. The Bible says love is patient, love is kind, love is not self-seeking, it doesn't delight in evil, it delights in the truth, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love always wins. So that's like the paraphrasing of the scriptures. And, you know, if that's what love is, what love really, really, really is, and God is love, why are you mistaking these chemical reactions in your brain for saying that it's the kind of love that is godly? It is not a godly love. It is a base love. It is the first step towards love, but those chemical reactions and those tingles and those feelings and those gushes is the first step in the right direction. But if you haven't got the rest of the solid foundation of respect, of trust, of understanding, of patience, of, you know, willing to be poured into each other, to help each other to grow, the non-judgment, just the kindness, the, you know, everything that you would actually need set up a proper good relationship. If you haven't got all of those things, then I think that you're just lying to yourself that, you know, that this is like the best for you. You know, like you may have all the tingles, but the way that I've always looked at life is like this. I haven't always looked at life like this, but the way I've learned to look at life is like this. You have your head, which is the logical computer side, and it makes sense. Everything has to make sense in your head. And you have your heart. Your heart is all emotional, let's say, like, oh, I love him, oh, okay? So if your heart is saying yes, but your head is saying no, it doesn't make any sense. He's disrespecting you, he's rude, he doesn't seem to put you as a priority, you are nothing to him. If your head is saying that, and your heart is saying yes, then don't go there. Cut it off. Heal yourself, move on. If your head is saying yes, like, okay, he's stable, he's kind, he's considerate, he always puts me first, like he obviously really loves me, and all these different things. And then your heart is just not feeling it because you're getting no tingles, you know. There's nothing there. It's just you're not that attracted, you know. If that's the case, also don't go there. Like, why? There's no point. Don't go for someone you're not actually attracted to. But then if you can find that middle ground, that one, it's basically someone who makes you tingle, gives you all the goosebumps and everything. And logically, it makes sense to be with them. It makes logical sense for you guys to be together because he's a good fit for your life. You know, he's a good fit for where you're at in life right now. You know, he's not someone that is causing excess drama or excess stress or excess trouble. You know, you don't want all these things if you can avoid it. You know, life is hard enough as it is. Why take on all these burdens when you don't have to? You know, you can help someone from afar. You don't have to get involved romantically and hurt yourself in the process. So this is just like a little video to say, everyone who's maybe in something that they feel like they love the person, but they don't, it doesn't make any sense. Please just step away. Like, that's my advice. We have to get to the point where we're not just fully emotional creatures, where it's all about the emotion. We have to balance that with like logic and what actually makes sense, you know? Otherwise, we're not in balance. And obviously prayer and spirituality comes into it. You pray to God, you ask God, ask for advice, ask for guidance, see what God does in your life. Maybe God will help you to get over the thing, get over, you know, that feeling of love. So, you know, yeah, it's just interesting. Just a little process, a little video. I'm going to try to keep these videos a bit shorter because I know I've been rambling on, rambling. So, yeah, so tell me what you think about the video, if you agree, if you've been in this kind of situation before and what your process is. do you choose love above logic or logic above love, or does it have to be both for you? You know, that's my 2 cents for today. So I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll speak again soon. I promise. Okay.